Oh, boys, I'm so sniffly. I got so much COVID in me. That's better. Anyway, welcome back to the channel, to another video. I know, again, it's been a while. Fucking hell, like, Dean, why don't you upload? Because I can't be fucked. I'm actually so bored of working on cars, but I got a little bit of motivation today. Sun's out a little bit, so I thought I'd give it a crack. Brought myself a welder, courtesy of my brother, so get that. Right, so obviously what we're doing today is the downpipe. So obviously we got ever so far last time, so let me just get under the car. So you'll see what we are actually trying to do. So it would be easier if the prop shaft in, by the way, but so the prop shaft is obviously going to come through here. As you can see right now, this sort of needs to go like an inch, half an inch over, so it's like straight, so it can go all the way down here, 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 here. Obviously with the slant here, obviously we can just make a couple of bends, but I just want to bring this over like an extra inch, just so it's a little bit more centered, so it won't be touching this can still move freely and so on, but it just needs to come down just a tiny bit more, and then we can just send it all the way back, and then debating on whether to do the side exit still or just go for a single exit, because who wants to fuck about with tailpipes? So yeah, so I'm going to take this off quickly, if you can still see me. Yeah, I'm going to take this off quickly, cut the old tack welds, cut a little bit of metal, shove it on, tape it, tack weld it, and then try again. Should only be an inch, half an inch, or an inch and a half, and it should be fine. So I shall come back when we're at the table. Right guys, so obviously this is the second part of the downpipe. So obviously that's the first part that comes off the turbo, the second part that links up halfway through. So all I'm going to do is cut these little tack welds off all here, extend it by an extra inch, and then test fit it back on the car and hopefully it fits. I won't record this because the welder's too loud, angle gun's too loud, blah blah blah, so I'm just going to do it, come back, and so I'm going to show you the process, because try and get a lot recorded today. So boys, we've got this done. It's all cut and where it's a bit jagged, but you know what, fuck it, bodge. So obviously that's going to go on there, that's going to go on there like that. That should be enough now to put it all the way down there. So easy stuff. I'm going to quickly weld this up and then test fit it and then show you. Alright boys and girls, so I'm not going to lie to you, the last time I recorded was like maybe a week and a half ago, 2 weeks, and obviously we was doing the welding on the pipe, and basically the welder, I don't even know how to work this welder that I brought, so I sort of just got like, I got in a little puff the other day when I was doing it around here, so I come back today because, you know, it's like sunny and that, and I've honestly, these welds are terrible, like, but I mean it's stuck and it's got the extra inch in, so I'm just gonna shove it in the car and hopefully it fits. Like, please don't judge me on the welds, like we're working out of a little budget garage and so on, so the welder can clear these up. I mean, I'll whack them off and so on, but hopefully it fits and it's the right length. So let me go stick it on and then check. Right boys, so it's lined up at the top. I'll get back under here. Obviously you might be able to see from the previous clips where it was sort of sitting before. There's a little bit of play in it, so you can turn it slightly. It might actually be too much. Huh. Because I think this needs to go on there like that. If you can see, can't actually situate this one, but move that down. Ugh. I think I should clear. The engine's a little bit loose still. Oh, there you go. So it should sit somewhat like that, and obviously it'll bend down a bit, and it's obviously a flexi, so it can flex a bit. So, but yeah, it should be something like that. So yep, I'm going to cut to the next part, whatever that may be. Right guys, so you're not going to believe it's actually been like a week and a half or 2 weeks again since the last clip you just saw. So I know it's taken a lot longer to record than I thought, but you know, I'm just, like I said, I'm just not motivated, but now I'm sort of motivated. Like, I've brought a few more things for the car, like I've got a plenum now. Obviously it's all going to go with gloss back, but I'm just shoving everything on to get the, because I've got the fuel regulator as well. If you want to go out buy those, go to 𝗦𝗵𝗲𝗶𝗹 D.I.Y for money off. I'm trying to find it. So here it is. Oh. So that is my high pressure fuel regulator, which is going to sit on the side of the engine over there. But obviously that'll be another video. I'll do the whole fuel setup because it's got pretty much 95% of everything now. Don't need anything else. Got plenum, regulator, lines, fuel cell, pumps, absolutely everything. So I'll lay it all out and show you how to do that. But obviously back to the welding. So obviously, as you saw in the last clip, this was on the car. I lined this up. This is now getting welded to this. And obviously then that can go in. We test fit it one more time and I'll be able to then extend it to the back around everything else. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly tack weld the flexible pipe. Hopefully it fits fine. If it's fucked, it's fucked, but it should be all right. Shove that on, and then fuck knows what we're doing next. Maybe I'll just cut the video there, but it's only going to be like 10 minutes long, so maybe I'll continue the video and do a little bit more of the exhaust, although this is like a downpipe, so I don't know. We'll just see. We'll just go with the flow. So I should cut back once I've welded this. Right boys, so obviously you saw fucking terrible welding. I don't know what's wrong with this welder. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, so whatever. But obviously it's not pretty. But you know what, you do what you can do with what you've got. Piss with the dick they gave you, so you know, I mean it's secure. It ain't like coming loose. So perfect, I can flex it, so that would be perfect to lock back onto that bit, put it in the car, tighten up and see how it fits. So yeah, I'll come back when I'm on the car. Right boys, so you can see here how it's welded. So obviously it does have a little bit of flex, so it's not going to be too close to here. Still a bit of wiggle room to either push it up if I wanted to, or down. So maybe there. And obviously this isn't even in, this shield isn't even in properly, so once the shield's in properly, it should sit up a little bit more. So yeah, looks like it is perfect. So now I just got to come down here slightly, so maybe a couple of little bends, bracket onto here. So what's that, maybe like 6 inches, slight curve down here through here, and then all the way back down there, and then out the back, probably on the right side of the exhaust, or left, we'll see, who knows. But yeah, so I'll quickly show you from up above what it looks like. Not that it's very interesting, but you can sort of see. Can't really see anyway. Hey. So you can see there, obviously I will put like heat wrap on this, and there'll be like fucking tin can around here. So yeah, so she's all good. So obviously I do need to send this off to a welder to get all welded up. So I shall do that once I've got that like last little bit done, and then I'll probably do the rest of the exhaust, get an actual like exhaust person to do that, or like make something up with all the dimensions so someone else can set it up. Maybe I'll have like a valve system or something, who knows. But yeah, so that's how the car's looking like right now. I don't know whether I'll add any more to this video. So if I don't, please leave a like, comment. So I have actually ended the video. You might have just saw the clip where I ended the video, which I would have cut short and said, you know, we're carrying on. So actually, I'm going to finish the rest of the downpipe today. I'm not going to wait because, you know, what's the point? So I've measured the distance from here to here, which is like 13.5 inches, which is from, it's the distance from the rest of the downpipe. So from here, the 𝗦𝗦𝗃𝗍 to roughly like an inch or inch and a half extra past this bracket here. Obviously then we do the rest. So I measured out, I'm going to cut that, put it through, bolt it down into these little holes, make sure it's okay. And if it is all good, then that's pretty much the downpipe done. So I'm going to cut this. I'm not going to record it because, you know, it's just a pain in the ass. Actually, I will record it, I'll time lapse it maybe. But I'm going to cut that. It's going to be a dodgy cut because I hate angle grinders because I ripped my fun open once, so that's fun. So I shall time lapse that and then we'll do the fitting and welding again. Right boys, welder just cut out, but I managed to get it done, so it's pretty sturdy. So I'm now just going to line it up to the car. It looks pretty straight, so it should be alright. So I'm going to line that up on the car, make sure it looks good, and then that is the downpipe done. That is literally, that's all I'm recording. The rest of the exhausters get done, I'll take it to a shop and get that done, or record another time doing the exhaust. But I think that is everything, and then I can take this to a welder, get it properly welded, because like obviously some of these tack welds are shit. And obviously I've had to cut and re-thingy in parts. So I mean, if I have to, I will just buy a whole new kit again and get someone to do it properly. But I think this should suffice as long as they can clean it all up. So yeah, hopefully they don't laugh at me. But I'm gonna put this on the car and then show you the end product and see how it looks. Right boys, so she is on. You won't really be able to see from here, but I shall take it under for the last time because I'm sick and tired of getting down on the ground. So it comes all the way down there. So you pass the transfer box, which is there. So a little bit touching there, but obviously you've got a bit of flex in the pipe, so it's just the way it's positioned right now. So it may need turning slightly, but it's fine. And obviously to the bracket, which will go here. So perfect, and obviously it will slightly curve up and then obviously go down the back. So that is literally everything done for the downpipe. Like that is literally like perfect. Obviously the engine's still moving, so once the engine's bolted in, it's set. I'm guessing like that. It is absolutely perfect for what we need. So let me get out. Alright, so yeah, that is the end of the video now. So, sorry I'm out of breath, fat boy. Right, so downpipe is done. So I'm going to be doing no more videos on downpipe. The only video I will do is I'll include it, like a snippet in another video of it being all fully welded and stuff. Obviously I'll upload pictures on Instagram and stuff as well. And then we'll do the final fit, and that is literally perfect. So if you did like the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you need to do. Don't really care. But obviously I do appreciate we're almost at like 3,000 subscribers now. So once we hit that, I mean, I'm sure I'll probably start uploading more as well. It's summer, got a lot more time on my hands, so yep. But next video, watch out, it will be the fuel setup, which I know a lot of you want to do or follow. Got loads of messages on Instagram saying when you get to the fuel setup, blah blah blah. So that will be coming next, maybe this week. I'll upload it after this. I think I'm gonna upload this tonight, which is the 12th of April. So get home now, quickly edit it, include all my little bits and bobs, and then I'll upload it to YouTube. So yeah, so I shall see you guys in the next one.